Hi, welcome to our digital training video. And please note that while these videos provide valuable insights, they are designed for virtual learning and may not fully capture the interactive and experiential nature of our in-person sessions. And in a physical location, our training is enriched with hands-on activities and engaging interactions to ensure a deeper and a more practical learning experience. So, having said that, let's go over to the training. So, I have a question for you. When we face setback, do we see them as obstacles or do we view them as opportunities to develop? Are we focused on what we cannot do yet or on what we can learn and develop over time? Am I defining my potential by my current achievements or by the possibilities that lie ahead? Am I allowing immediate difficulties to limit my view of my future success? Something to think about. How are we raising our kids? Are we raising them for now or for yet? It's a very good question, and I think every parent should ask themselves this question. And not just parents. Now, every person, every individual need to ask themselves this question. Hi, I'm Lucy, and I welcome everyone today. We are going to explore how to develop a learning or a growth mindset. And previously, we talked about what's a learning mindset, and now we will dive into practical steps to build it. In this presentation, we'll explore how this mindset can drive personal and professional growth. Yes. So let's go over. So a quick recap. The last session we learned about two mindsets: fixed mindset and growth mindset. And what is fixed mindset? It believes that abilities and intelligence is static. That means, you're born with it and, we cannot improve it. And because of that mindset, they avoid challenges, they view effort as fruitless and ignore useful feedback. Whereas growth mindset, they believe that abilities can be developed, they embrace challenge, and they persist through obstacles and learn from feedback. So have you seen these people? And maybe it could be you. I also had a mix of this at some point in time, and at times I still have to struggle, but I have to keep constantly reminding myself and talk to myself, talk out of the fixed mindset and talk on growth mindset. Yes. So today we'll discuss the power of mindset and what constitutes a learning or growth mindset, and we'll focus on how to effectively develop and apply this mindset in our daily lives. So let's go over to the next slide. So let's see the statements that people use. I am terrible at giving presentations. I always struggle with managing projects. I'm not good at giving interviews. I'll never be able to advance to a senior role. I'm bad at mathematics. I'm going to fail. I can't see to improve my leadership skills. I'm not good at networking. And see, can you see all the negativity around? Terrible, I always struggle, not good, never be able to, I'm bad at, I fail, I cannot improve, not good. And that's the vocabulary that we need to stop using right away. Right? And this is what a fixed mindset person would do. And I bet you are not that person. And now our aim is to get out of that vocabulary, get out of that language that's not uplifting you, but that's just going to break you, right? On the other hand, Try this if you will. I'm not great at giving presentations yet. I haven't mastered managing projects yet, but sooner. I'm not giving at I'm not good at giving interviews yet, but I will sooner, right? I'm not in a senior role yet, but I will be tomorrow. I'm not good at mathematics yet. I haven't succeeded yet. I'm still working on improving my leadership skills or relationship skills. That means I am working. I have not yet succeeded, but that's not the end of it. I'm not a failure because I am working on it. I am improving it, right? And how do you improve? By day, you keep doing it, and that's how you improve. And practice is the key, right? And look at it, the power of yet. It is rooted in the growth mindset philosophy and the idea that abilities and intelligence are not fixed but can be developed with effort, persistence, dedication, with learning, right? So how do you get better? Just by saying yet I'm not great at giving presentations yet, that is the great way to start. You start off with taking off the negativity of your head, taking the negativity of of your speech, from your speech, and first clear that off, think positively, and then you also speak it. When you speak, it becomes a reality. There is power in our words, right? So we need to be very careful of what we speak, because when we speak, we bring life to it. If you speak negative words, you're bringing life, you're giving life to that negative statements in your life. So stop saying negative things to yourself. Instead, talk positive. Say things that will encourage you, say things that will uplift you, and even don't be around people who cannot do that, right? Who are constantly putting you down. In fact, you should make a list of things that people who drag you down, list them on one side, and people who uplift you on the other on the other side of the sheet, and you will know who is not adding benefit to your life or uplifting you. Don't even spend more than 5 minutes with those people. And people who are encouraging you, constantly uplifting you, and wanting you to grow, learn from them. Yes. And learning is one of the things that is very important. So we think that we can do it, we speak it, and then we also make notes. We learn, right? And how do we learn? By watching successful people, by watching and being in the company of people who want to see success and your own effort. All this adds to you getting there, right? Realizing what you're speaking, right? Now the journey to a new skill. So it's time that we shift our perspective and transform our thinking, and that's where we start from, right? Shifting our perspective is the starting point, and transform your thinking, transform your speech, right? And whether it's learning a new skill, overcoming a challenge, or achieving a goal, the power of yet encourages persistence and resistance, reinforcing that success is often a result of continuous effort and growth. So success is something that is continuous. You start, and then you start putting your effort, and then you continue with it. And how do you see that? It could be a new skill that you're learning. It could be you want to learn guitar, or overcoming a challenge. Maybe you cannot wake up early, or you want to lose weight, but you're looking at it as a challenge. Or achieving a goal, a year from now you want to be a senior in your company, and what are the steps that we are going to take to get there, right? So first thing is, thinking of where you want to do, what skill you need to develop, what you want to overcome as a challenge, and what you want to achieve as a goal. And you can put a pen to your paper and write it down, because research also says that when you put pen to paper, you have achieved 42% of it, because you're constantly thinking about it. When you open the book, or if it's a vision board, you put it up there, you're looking at it, right? So that is also, that is, to get started. And then once you keep looking at it, you start working towards it, you start putting the effort, you start, removing the unnecessary clutter in your life and adding time to those things that matter to you, right? So if it is, something that you want to do, like, you want to start walking and exercising, and you don't, and what if you say that I don't have time, Lucy, I just have 15 minutes in my day. But just remember that 15 minutes into 30 days in a month, it adds, right? Do the math, and that makes it, say, approximately 10 hours of your life, and you definitely have advanced, isn't it? Yes. So it could be small steps, but you see, overall you have achieved. And it doesn't stop there. You keep stretching it. You add 5 more minutes every day to that routine. 5-10 minutes after a few days or week, and it will become a part of you, right? A habit, they say, takes 21 days. And if you keep doing that day after day, day after day, you will not stop. And and then take off unnecessary time where you spend, time where you are spending unnecessary time. Remove time from there and add it to something that's benefiting you. Read, learn a new skill, learn a new language, right? Do what you love to do. I'll give you an example of a friend who spoke about the journey of learning a new skill. And this is about a friend who said, a few years ago, I decided to learn how to play guitar. And at first, every chord felt awkward and I struggled to keep up with the rhythm. I often thought, I'm just not good at this. Maybe I'll never be able to play like I want to. But then I asked myself, am I measuring my progress by what I can do right now, or by what I could achieve with continued practice? I realized that focusing only on my current limitations was holding me back. So instead, I began to view each practice session as a step towards improvement. Isn't that awesome? I started setting small goals and celebrated each milestone, no matter how minor. And over time, my skills improved significantly, and I began to enjoy playing more than I ever thought possible. Isn't that awesome? Yeah, people do say that guitar is not easy. You cannot learn it over time. But, start practicing. Start practicing every day. Set aside a time. Make a timetable. Set aside a time. Keep, practicing. And you will see, 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, you would get, and the more you put effort, you will see that you can play a song without even, learning. It will just come naturally to you, just like how you brush your teeth. You get up in the morning, just go to the bathroom, take the brush, put the paste, and start brushing your teeth. That's how it will become. So what happens then? You stop thinking or making up your mind, so that one burden comes down. Because initially when you start, you have to constantly say to yourself, speak to yourself and say, I have to get up in the morning, and I have to go ahead, and I need to go for a walk, or get up early and do some cleaning, do my bed, or play the guitar. But once you start doing that, you're not even thinking, you're just going there and you're just playing, or you're just wearing on your jogging shoes and walking shoes, and off you are for walking to the park. So it just comes naturally. So that thought, the stress is gone there, and then you have time to do other things or think about other things, right? Am I making sense? I'm sure some of you are able to resonate with what I'm saying. So the power of yet means, the importance of yet is, I'm not giving up, but I am trying. I am willing to learn. And I'm open to learning and growing. Right? It's a constant thing. And anything that does not grow dies. Yes, let me say that again. Anything that does not grow dies. So the power of yet, the importance of yet, it reflects the learning mindset, the growth mindset. It reflects an openness to learning and persistence, not giving up. It signals a growth mindset where failure is seen as a stepping stone rather than a setback. And we have seen so many people, we have seen examples of people who failed many times in life, but they did not give up and they succeeded. Talk about Colonel Sanders, KFC, Kentucky Fried Chicken. Yes, 65 years old, and he did not give up. And today, he is famous globally, right? There are chains of restaurants across the globe. And there are so many examples. Read the books of successful people, imitate them. And there are so many people, all these celebrities you talk about, they all do this. It just doesn't come, naturally to them. It's an effort. The simple yet shows openness to learning and growth. A fixed mindset says, I am just not good at this. But what does the learning mindset add? It adds one keyword. I'm not good at this yet, but I surely and assuredly will be good sooner than you can know or imagine. The growth mindset statistic shows that students with a growth mindset score an average of 8 to 10% higher on standardized tests than those with a fixed mindset. Yes, you heard it right. So it's just not, having a fixed mindset, but growth mindset gives more results, better results. And now let's look at it. By the way, effort and talent, between effort and talent, what stands out? Effort, not talent, effort. And studies show that effort accounts for approximately 65% of success, while natural ability or talent contributes to around 35%. Yes, success is just not about talent, it's about effort. And this power of yet, the growth mindset, the learning mindset will lead us to success, right? It's 65% success, and if it's just talent, you will only achieve 35%. And then once you keep working on it consistently by consistent effort, that drives improvement. Yes, talent helps, but consistent effort is what drives improvement. And 65% will become 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, and it'll, you've achieved your full potential. And then it's time to take something out from the kitty, right? A new thing, a new skill. So, enjoy your new journey to a new skill. Focus on what you want to achieve and take action. Enjoy the process, whether you succeed or stumble, because if you stumble, that's not where you're going to stay. You will rise up, shake off the dust and move forward. Rise up, trust your potential, and keep pushing forward. Yes. So now let's look at what are the key takeaways from what we learned, right? So let's wrap up by highlighting the key points that we have covered. First, let's remember to use the word yet. Correct? Use the word yet to shift your mindset, to shift your thinking, and open yourself up for learning. Focus on effort, not just talent, because effort is what drives success. And trust in your potential and enjoy the process. Yes, embrace the learning process, even when it's challenging. And finally, see every challenge as a chance to grow, an opportunity to grow. With this mindset, you can achieve great things. And remember, the power of yet is more than just a phrase, it's a promise. Yes, it's the belief that where you stand today is not where you're going to stay forever. Every challenge, every failure, every step forward is a part of your journey. And this is a part of the journey to becoming who you are meant to be. Embrace the yet in your life. It is the bridge from where you are now to where you could be. So keep pushing, keep learning, keep believing. The best version of yourself is just around the corner, waiting to be unlocked. Yes, with your dedication and persistence, your effort. Your potential is limitless, and your yet is the key to reaching it. Bye-bye for now, and see you soon.